Right, good morning. We have a go round the Ringroad for this crazy thing. Ringroad near Okehampton at 10 kilometres. So it's a great sunny morning. Look, she's jumping up, aren't you? Mad thing. I do have a lead. I'll try without a lead to start with. Anyway, it's first cold morning of the year. It's actually about 4 or 5 degrees. It's quite chilly. But it's really clear. And we're sort of heading over that way in a loop. At first OP, because dogs off chasing sheep. You can go clockwise or anti-clockwise. I prefer clockwise, but I know many prefer the other way. I prefer this way because this way there's 2 quite steep climbs that are really hard to run up, but equally quite hard to run down. But when you get halfway round, there is a steady descent all the way back to the car, which usually you have the wind behind you as well. First of the climbs, and we'll cross over the East Okehampton River, ideally without getting wet. We'll do that shortly. So here's a nice little crossing. Some of the Braveheart, just go straight through. You can actually cross just here, and there are probably bits you can jump over here, but once you get out it's quite wet, so I'm going to go this way. You can avoid the wet. I am wearing road shoes today. Sometimes I do this in hybrids or trails, or I'm just going straight through. Just be careful of the wet, don't want to get wet feet today. There we go. I shall run a little bit up this hill, but I don't think I'll get all the way to the top. Anyway, here we go. Yeah, so Oakman Hill's 564 metres, I think. So it's quite high, and it's quite bitter up here in the winter. So if you come up in the winter, be prepared, because it's quite a way away from here, from anywhere. You know, we're sort of 4 kilometres, 5 kilometres away from the car. And the nearest way back, of course, is bad. You do get some lovely views of, and then we get into the bed. That's good. Well done. For me, running, first and foremost, is a hobby. And the benefit of it being a hobby is you stay fit and healthy. And it's good for you all round. And you can eat quite well and not have to watch the food you take too much. Obviously, there are always boundaries. I know a lot of people approach running as primary goal is to stay fit, and then it might turn into a hobby. But usually if you approach it with that mindset, it becomes a bit of a laborious activity, particularly for people in my sort of sphere who don't compete and not looking to improve. They're running just to sort of go out and try to stay fit. For me, that's the wrong mindset. The mindset's got to be do something you enjoy and then reap the rewards from it, both physical and mental. And look, I've run probably 30 minutes with some walking up the hills, and you get to see views like that. coming to view now. See the next OP. There's a few others. There's one behind me. Let me see it. There's some up over here. Some track vehicles. Although it looks like military, but it's actually not. They're reinstating a lot of peat lands up here. I know in the military have exercises, they come up in here, climb over, get a door in there. Right, but from here, it's good steady downhill. How long have we been? 5.6k, so it's about 4.6 back. Let's go. There she goes again. Well done, Sheba. Good girl. So, don't often see cows on the Ringroad, but they got small calves, so I'm just going to slow down, let Sheba do her thing. Up. Come on. Come away, sheep. Sheba! Sheba! Away! 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 Come on! Come on! Good girl. There's a good girl. Away! Away! Come on! Sheba! Sheba! To me! Come on! To me! Now that's the reason why you don't have your dog on a lead by cows. She was only protecting her little one, and she did a good job of it, and Sheba was wise enough to run away. Anyway, off we go. So it was only a couple of weeks ago I finished 150k up to the Tamara Way, so I'm actually running quite freely, but I can feel sort of tiredness, and I know I've got to take care because the body is still repairing and I don't want to give it more damage, so I will back off a little bit now. We'll stop it here. Here we are at the finish. Good girl. Yeah, you are. Come on, shall we get back in the car?